DIVALUTION, a show to empower, enlighten, and entertain divas and those that love us. And here's your host, Deb St.Hilaire.
Yay! Hey! Welcome to the DIVALUTION show with our guest tonight, Lisa Thompson. It's going to be really fun. I'm looking forward to it. Oh, and I forgot. There was something I was going to do, and I forgot to do it. That's okay. So it's almost the end of August.
One more day.
I know. It's really hard to believe how fast summer went by, but I'm not going to dwell on that. I would like to wish a very happy birthday to my cousin Pam, whose birthday... Why is this mic too high for me? It's only me back here. Whose birthday is this Monday. So happy birthday, Pam. And do you know what today is?
No.
What we should be celebrating? And I forgot to go get Jelly Bellies.
What is Jelly Bean Day?
Toasted Marshmellow Day. And I was going to get Toasted Marshmellow Jelly Bellies. Oh, well, we can pretend.
Okay, we'll pretend.
We'll drink wine instead.
Yes.
Mine's better than yours.
I don't know. I have like 10 of them over here.
Good one.
And it's also the first anniversary of the death of Dr. Wayne Dyer.
Oh.
And he's missed by a lot of people. And we're going to talk about some of his quotes this evening. We have a lot of stuff to talk about, so I'm just going to go right into it. I do want to tell you that the phone lines are open, and I have the chat room open right here on my desk. Not Facebook, but the actual chat room on w4divas.com. So if you have any questions of our guest or our sponsor spotlight, you can either call in at 989-402-5414 or ask them in the chat room, and I'll be checking those during the break. That's on w4divas.com. Just go to the chat room at the top of the menu, and if you have your phone app open, you can just click on the chat room right there. I have found that the easiest way to sign into that is through Twitter, by the way. I don't know why. It just is. Take my word for it. Last week was really an interesting show. We had a young woman by the name of Jennifer Acosta on. She's a Bay City developer, one of the few women in that high up, and she owns a development company.
Yeah.
I mean, and a lot of people, she was telling us, treat her like she's the secretary, which
Yeah.
I found very amusing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you imagine saying, hey, honey, treating her,
You want to get me a coffee?
condescending, and then finding out she's the owner of the company? Oh, I would just love to see that so much.
Yes,
I would
me too.
really like to see that. So it's funny. And we talked a little bit about everything that she does and why she does it. And she grew up here. Her parents had businesses here. She moved away, and when it was time to raise a family, she came back. And we're so glad she did. And I hope that happens to a lot of people, a lot of young people that are raising families. Bay City and Midland are great places to raise families.
Yes, absolutely.
So we're glad you're here, too,
Yes.
and not have gone. In our sponsor spotlight this evening is Zingy Divas. Sandy's here. We're hoping Deb's going to be able to make it. We are drinking a Pirate Red. Arr.
Arr.
Ahoy,
Very, very
matey.
good.
It's very dry. It's very interesting. And we didn't open our bottle of rosé, but the red is very good. And Lisa likes it, don't you, Lisa?
Yes, I'm almost done with my
Is it shivering
my
your
glass.
timbers?
Ah.
Every time you take a sip of your wine, you have to talk like a pirate. The whole show.
All right.
The whole show. Okay. All right. I'm going to get right to it. I'm going to ask Lisa some questions.
All right.
So, first of all, how you have a blog called Self Love Beauty?
Yes.
Please, will you tell us how you got involved in that? Because this is a very interesting story.
Absolutely. So I started my blog about 4 years ago when I was in college. I was meeting a lot of women who were going through a lot of issues in their life. And as I could relate to them, we were, trying to find self-love, have confidence. I decided to start writing about my journey. And then over time, it kind of evolved with other contributor writers writing about different things they go through on a daily basis, like breakups, trying to find them self-love, going through professional problems. So I get to get all these articles on my site. Our mission is to empower women one story at a time. So we're always looking for contributor writers, and it's been fantastic getting to know people and then also just helping people, letting people relate to having someone go through the same thing as them every day. So.
Yeah, I love that. And it's very parallel to what we do.
Yes.
With what the DIVALUTION LLC does. And it's all about being there for somebody else.
Exactly. Yes.
Which is the same thing as the DIVALUTION. It's interesting to me that you chose to the blog as your media platform. Why did you choose blogging?
So I'm a huge writer. It's kind of where my creative side comes out. I actually just started one day deciding that this would work for me. About 4 years ago, it was really, really popular. And then it's kind of grown since then. Self-Love Beauty is now an LLC itself. We've been working with a lot of different companies, putting on events. I just never expected it to grow the way that it did, but we've continued to help women, and it's also helped me. I've learned how to grow relationships, self-love, and confidence myself through learning other people's stories.
As I read some of the blogs, they were very interesting,
Yes.
and they cover everything from current events to how-tos to whys, and
Yes.
I really was impressed with it.
Exactly.
So you have a new endeavor now that you just embarked upon.
Yes. So we just started working with the Odyssey Online. It's an online website that gets over 30 million visitors per month. And they asked us to be part of their self-love community. It's a brand new community that they started, so it's a section on their site. I took over the role of editor-in-chief, and we have about 15 writers working under me right now. Deb, you are actually one of them. So we publish weekly, and it's really fantastic to kind of learn even more about different women's stories. It's just another platform. So all the stories on the Odyssey are also going to be on my site, so there will be a variety of different areas you can check out these stories.
Excellent. And again, nothing is pigeonholed. It's from A to Z and everything.
Yes.
It's very interesting.
And our demographic is awesome too. We have writers who, have 10 years of experience, and some that are just 18. We even have a high schooler that's on
Isn't
our
that
team.
something?
So
That
it's
is
really
really
fantastic
cool.
to have all the
Are
stories.
they all here locally?
Some are locally. We have some in Texas, some in Chicago, and then some in Pennsylvania.
We should get together sometime.
I know,
Wouldn't that be
especially the
fun?
people that are around
Yes.
here. I've already made new connections that I didn't know people were big writers. So it's been fantastic.
Excellent.
To share their
so
stories.
that just goes to show you, and I congratulate you on this.
Thank
How important your message is.
Yes. Yeah. It's been pretty awesome to see. And honestly, I'm really grateful that the women are wanting to share their stories, because it's in this week alone, we published 15 yesterday, and the message that we've been getting back has just been awesome. Women are really relating to the stories and making a difference.
That's cool. I love that. It's really
it's
amazing.
fun.
And that platform, one of my main things when I'm writing is I get writing and I forget to save. And that platform actually saves it for you.
Yes.
I thanked it several times today because I had to get up and go do stuff, and it saves all the time. It's really cool.
Yeah, it's very user friendly. Yeah.
And I talked to Brooke from Odyssey, and it's really interesting. It was just for schools. Odyssey was.
Yes.
And they're just now starting to branch out. So congratulations.
Yeah, we're
on
one of the
that.
first communities.
Yes.
So, and we didn't even plan to launch for a couple more weeks. But
Huh.
it just happened that the first 3 days we got people that wanted to submit articles and be on the team. So it's been it grew way faster than I thought.
That is so cool.
I wasn't ready for it, but I'm so glad that we have a great team. The women are awesome. We're still looking for men to join the team and more women. So if you are
Oh,
interested.
I know a couple of men.
Yeah,
right?
we are
Oh.
definitely taking both, applications from both men and women. So
I'll remember that.
Yeah.
Up to how many people can you have writing?
we can have up to 50.
Oh, wow.
Yes,
That's a
yes,
lot.
and that's we've grown the platform already. Usually it takes about 2 weeks to get 15 writers, and we got it in 2 days. So
that is
but
congratulations.
thanks.
That is really
Self-love
cool.
beauty is just really, really important right now in society, and trying to teach women to love themselves, through everything that they see on the media. So I think it's really great that they're allowing us to use this platform to share our message even more.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Yes. And that's self-love beauty just goes along with so many things that I believe in. It's also why I'm involved with Girls on the Run,
Yes.
because I think it's just such an important lesson for women of all ages. There is no age barrier.
Exactly.
It's
Yes.
just so important. You focus on younger women.
Yes. Well, we started there. We started with college students, but I have to say that our demographic has grown tremendously. I'm starting to have writers from all ages.
Excellent.
And so we're starting to see a transformation to women that are older than just the college age.
Good, like me. I'm older
yes.
than college age. I know that's a shock.
I'm older than the college age now too. So
39.
I'm college age. You are college age. You
She
are in
is.
college. Yes. You fit right
That's
into my
funny,
demographic.
Juliana. That was a good one. I like that one. So, something else. You have an adventurous spirit,
Yes.
and you've gone to a heck of a lot of weddings this past year.
Yes, I go to, my friends like to get married.
Wow.
And I love to be in their weddings.
And I was trying to find a picture of you today to post, and I'm going, holy smokes. It's like I really like the black and sunflower one.
Oh, yes.
I don't know whose wedding
Yes,
that was.
that's my roommate
but
from college. Yep.
Very nice. That was very nice. And there was a turquoise one
Yep, I was recently in that one.
and a pink one. There was
Maybe.
one more. I can't remember what.
I can't remember now.
Anyway, you look very nice
Oh,
in
thank
all
you.
of those. And then I also saw all of the pictures from a recent trip that you just got back from,
Yes,
really.
I did.
Why don't you tell us about that, why you went and
Awesome.
some of the
I
things
will.
you did?
So I just got back from Haiti. I spent 8 days in the mountains working with Reach Out LaFon. So it's reachoutlafon.org. They're a nonprofit that helps a little city in the mountains, and we did our first medical trip. So this was our first time. We didn't know what to expect. We took 16 people with us and a good amount of nurses, and we helped over 688 people in 4 days.
Wow.
My goal was 300. I was praying that we would at least get 300, and we helped 688. So it was really fantastic to meet all of the children that we get to help, as well as their parents, and then just see people come from communities all over to get some help in the health department. So
What kind of help did they need?
there was a lot of we had a lot of deworming issues with the children, a lot of I would say like headaches or just like stomach issues, and they just don't have the resources up there to understand what the small doses that we can take. Like we can take Tylenol and our headache will go away. Well, they don't have that up in these mountains. So being able to just kind of explain to them what's going on and give them some medicine for a little bit, as well as we gave them all toothbrushes and toothpaste to teach them how to brush their teeth as well, something new. Some of them have it, some of them don't. So it was really cool to see. And my mom actually went with me. It was her first time going. This was my third time. I love Haiti. I love visiting there and helping the people there. Or actually just working alongside them. We had the translators that were with. Some of them are nurses, and so they were able to help us with the people as well. But it was really cool to see my mom, who is a nurse, do what she loves.
Oh, that is really
So,
cool. Oh, that
yeah.
gives me goosebumps.
Yes, it
That's
was
really
fantastic
cool.
to see her. And then I have a sponsor child there who I got to spend a few hours with and kind of just, relate a little bit, kind of color together. And it was nice to see my mom meet her as well. So
Was that the little girl in the picture?
yes,
with
the
you?
little
Oh,
girl that you
very
posted.
cute.
Yes,
And
that's my
what's her
sponsor
name?
child. Schneidina.
Very nice.
Yes.
That's very
hard to say.
very nice. I like hearing that.
Yeah.
What made you decide to do that?
Well, it was back when